Hello and welcome back to Let's Plays. I'm Magicaless, and I guess you know what? We'll actually do the auditory tomb because it's right there, and I don't think there's any better moment than now to do it. Oh.
What a skilled act!
Alright, you just need to be very close to the door to actually open it. This time I was pressing the right button. And I mean, actually, it may not be the best time ever. Technically, there's a conspiracy we have to thwart. But it's been a while since I played, so let's take it slow. Venice, 1296. I was raised in a small house by the Venetian lagoon, within sight of the rough, foam-capped waves of the sea. When I was barely old enough to walk, I became a sailor, navigating the Atlantic first as an apprentice, and then while carrying cargo from my father's patron, Messer Marco Polo. It was a good life. I'm not warmed up, and I think it shows. Wait. Okay, I whisper for make it right. I don't know why it didn't work. And we are going to read every one of these, by the way. Ashore. One day, while ashore in the harbour looking for work, I fell in love. She was barely 20, but when I looked into her eyes, the whole world was reflected back, clearer and brighter than the sun. After that, I still went to sea, but my heart remained on land with the girl, who had become my wife, and our young son. I also want to say these engravings are just beautiful. Also, kind of curious who that is supposed to be. Birthright. One afternoon that summer, Messer Polo called me into his study. My father was already there, beside an older man, dressed in a strange hooded cape, watching us. At that moment, everything about my life changed. My father told me that he was an assassin. Removing his ring, he showed me a strange marking on his finger, explaining that our family came from an ancient order that protected and defended mankind. He paused, and then, when I didn't speak, Messer Polo stepped forward. He told me that the stranger in the hood would teach me, and in return I would carry him across the Mediterranean to Spain, and so began my apprenticeship with Dante Alighieri, one that was to destroy every bit of happiness I would ever have. Interesting. I'll probably edit this to remove any stutters and mispronunciations, but and yeah, this is our first timed bit of parkour. I think this one is relatively okay. Yeah, it's alright. The next one is going to be harder. And this lever, I think, just makes it so that the gate is always open. It doesn't come back down. A mentor. In preparation for our voyage, Messer Alighieri met with me repeatedly. At first our meetings were about purchasing supplies, but soon they became about higher things, about life, love, honor, and justice. He taught me that society was set up in such a way as to control its members, to stop us from thinking, from seeing. Soon I could look past all the laws and illusions. I understand that mankind was being used by its rulers, that we, the people, deserved freedom. It was then that Dante began showing me pages from a book that Messer Polo had brought back from the palace of the great Genghis Khan. The manuscript, the codex, was about Order, the assassins. Well, I guess maybe it was a bit early to... No. We already know about the codex pages. This one you have to be fairly quick. I think it's... yeah. It's time, so... And this is also timed. So let's be careful what we do. Alright, so we want to go for the right side first. And then, okay. Well, at least it's good practice. Whoops. Okay. I think we made it past the thing that was timed, but I expected this to be oh no, this is a secret area, so we may have to do this again. Unless... yeah, no, we have to do this again. Great. I'm not quite sure I understand where the game expects us to go. Oh, and once again we'll have to swim. That's what I wanted to do. Have the actual plunging, diving animation. Now, so we need to go there. Then it's here. But where are we supposed to go? Is it really here, actually? So it sounds weird. It seems weird. I really don't understand why this would seem to only lead here, and this would be a secret area. Oh! No, this isn't climbable. So what is it supposed to be? Am I supposed to just... okay. I have no idea if this is what I was supposed to do. Okay. Well, the secret area is way easier to notice than the thing you're actually supposed to find. Really. So once again... this time, hopefully, we remember where to go. Let's figure out where to go. Okay. Good enough, I think. Now that's a clunky bit of level design, I have to say. And this. An unexpected farewell. Our planned voyage never took place. While returning to Ravenna to pick up the remainder of his belongings, Dante died. Dismayed at the loss of my mentor, I went to inform my father and Messer Polo of the sad news. Before I could even speak, I was ushered into the study, and my father, his face white, locked the door behind me. Shocked, I listened in silence as he spoke. Dante intended to take the Codex to Spain, where it would be safe. But he was being watched. The enemy of the assassins, the Knights Templar, still existed. I recalled the stories he had told me of the Templars, and it all became clear. Dante had been murdered. The Templars knew about the Codex, and they knew about us. Shaking, my father told me to take the Codex and leave for Spain at once with my wife and child. As Messer Polo ushered me out of the door, he handed me a small piece of paper with a number on it. With this number I could draw on his credit more ducats than I had ever seen in my life at any bank in Italy. And that's the end of this part. Now this. Apparently this has two different directions. This one doesn't seem timed, so... Wait, it is. Counterweight. Okay, so... Wait, is this supposed to be the proper direction? And then we have to go to the other side? It's much more complex than I had anticipated. Maybe the other part is just a way back. Bear with me for a second. Yes and no, actually, the way here is blocked and probably doesn't... Well, I guess we'll see in just a moment. Yep, okay, it's just not a direction at all. I keep trying to use the mouse to Oh, come on! Ridiculous! Well, let's do this again then. This is really why I have issues with these time things. It's a little... It can result in situations like these where you're just punished for the game being clunky, and look at that. I was pressing the exact same buttons. I don't know what's... and once again, this is something I should do with the controller. But I can't. Now, let's read this one. At sea, we set sail that night. A ship filled with cargo to sell in the markets at Barcelona. At first, all was well. Then, to avoid a coming storm, we laid anchor in the Otranto harbour. Cloaked in darkness, the pirates came. I didn't see them until they were already boarding my ship. I hid through my family in the hold. Pulling out the codex, I ran the worn leather cover through my hands. Then I broke the spine. The pages slid silently onto the floor. I scattered them into the chests, boxes and containers I was carrying to market. The men who found us were drunk. I could smell it on their breath. When they asked for the codex, I knew who had sent them. Holding back my rage, I said that I had thrown it overboard. They started to laugh. Two held me down, still grinning, while the rest cut off my wife's clothes. She begged for mercy until her voice gave out. Once they were done, they threw her into the sea. They took my cargo and sunk my ship, and left me adrift, clinging to a piece of railing. I made it to the beach with my son. My wife's body washed up on the shore the next morning with the tide. Rather grim. And is there anything in here. Or we can always just activate this lever. Probably not going to do us much good. Oh, is this another secret area? It is. And part of the reason I'm doing this is that I want to retrieve the money. The lore is nice, but the money is always better. Alright, this one is going to be horrible. Well, see? Well, this is a good opportunity to show you one thing you can do. If you know you messed up, you can just always reset the thing. And I prefer it in this game compared to... Oh, great. Thank you, game. Once again, playing without a controller. A game that's already clunky when you're playing with a controller, but even worse when playing with mouse and keyboard. Okay, at least this is done. Now, this should be the last one. A new name. I never saw the sea again. Making my way to Florence, I rented a small room and then visited the bank. I had memorized Polo's account number. With the vast sum I now had at my disposal, I went to Venice in disguise to find my father. I returned to Florence the next day. Both Paolo and my father were already dead. From that moment forward, I collected treatises on architecture, studied the classics, and took vocal lessons. I adopted the name Auditore, impersonating a noble at the Florentine court. Accepted as one of their own, I took on the trappings of nobility and constructed this villa for me and my son. And then I hunted them. I raised my son to fight, to find the codex, and to kill. Templars. Together we would regain the honor of my wife and avenge the death of my father. Two debts that could never be repaid. To the auditory that reads this, remember that you are not a nobleman. You are not one of the deceivers. You are one of the people. Avengers. I mean, I understand the parallel, the thing they were trying to go for. But this is 16th, well, no, 15th century Italy. You may not be part of the nobility, but the fact that you have access to untold riches and you have everything else, and you've LARPed LARPed as noblemen for almost 2 centuries, actually. I mean, you don't really get to claim that you're one of the people at this point. It's really the equivalent of a billionaire who's inherited his fortune, saying that, yeah, my great-great-grandfather worked really hard to get us there. Oh, and by the way, speaking of money, we're going to retrieve this. And is there no horse in the vicinity? Kind of sucks that there's no quick way back to the inside of Monteriggioni. I'm also trying to decide what we're going to upgrade. I think focusing on the bank could be interesting. But we'll see. We'll have to see how much money we do have in the end. The auditory crypt didn't give as much as I thought it would. And actually, I think we've only retrieved one part of the treasure you get from factions. So let's do that real quick as well. Well, this one is freely available. And by the way, this is the last time I'm going to immediately retrieve money from the casket? Oh no, not casket. From the trunk, let's say, because there's really no point to. You can wait for it to be filled up to 3 times before you start making less money than you could. So yeah, I know right now it sounds like we're playing Assassin's Creed 2, but we'll be a little less greedy once we're done upgrading Monteriggioni. And we'll see how much time it takes. Am I seeing? Yeah, there's another one. Just quick, just real quick. We're going to find the other. I think every faction gives you access to 2 chests, I think, and we've dealt with the one from the brothel, and now I think the mercenaries. I'm not quite sure. Well, I guess we'll. Yeah, this is bound to be the thieves. I think. Actually, I have no idea, but I think the mercenaries are on the other side. I never really paid attention until now to the logos that were on the banners. So the brothel is really easy to spot, but the other 2, they have basically the same color scheme, so. Alright, this is not too bad in terms of money. We'll also oh, we found a lot more of these, and these do contribute to Monteriggioni's value. It's really interesting. It doesn't look right, but oh, because it isn't right. That would be, apparently. Feels a little weird. Oh, alright, because this was the other. Okay. The other part of Europe. I think everything is good now. We're almost halfway done with the codex pages. Now let's actually upgrade.
Buongiorno. Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
Yes, we shall. Yeah, no, actually I was wrong. The bank probably isn't the best thing to look into. Oh no, okay, we're just short. We're just short 1,000 to improve both the art merchant and the blacksmith. So let's do the back now and invest the rest in weaponry. Why not? Or maybe not. Maybe we'll
Buon
just
viaggio!
we'll just complete a few missions in Firenze and see if we make enough money to fully rebuild. There's already, I mean, I like the look of the city, the buildings. In fact, everything is open now, but the streets are really unclean. You'd think they would tidy up a bit, but no. Now let's save some rich folks from the big city. And levy some more taxes. Why not? Oh, we can't climb or do anything. Can we? We can't even steal anything. At least we can do this. Oh, there's this. Oh yeah, there's the second Assassin's Creed tomb. Assassin tomb. We should look for. So hi, Bernardo.
There's Lorenzo and his wife. There's Giuliano, Lorenzo's brother. Where is Francesco? There he is. Time to strike.
Crepa! Traditore! Giuliano! No! No! In nome di Dio! Vi scongiuro, pietà!
Nessuna pietà! Cane maledetto! Muori! 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 Your day is done, Lorenzo! Your entire family dies by my sword!
Fuck! Fire! And kill!
Whoops.
You brought this on yourself! Die! Just die already!
Please! I need help!
You don't need help, Lorenzo.
No!
He does. Or I do, because apparently I can't get the timing right. Come on! I'm so rusty. And I only stopped playing the game for like 3 days.
Spit like a suckling pig and rot!
Alright, this is getting a little better. Also, we can just deal with some of those guys. And I'm realizing this game has a lot less depth than the first one because of this. The fact that you can't just target enemies in a vulnerable state, except when they're facing away from you.
The rats will have a real treat this night. Freshly skewered.
But essentially the first game lets you do what chain assassinations.
You saved my life.
It's nothing. But the man who did this to you has to pay.
Ah! Not now. I need help first. To my home. people I trust there. Can you... Fall in.
So yeah, basically I think at this point I'm going to stop using the hidden blades altogether and just stick to the dagger.
Hang on, signore. I'm moving as fast as I can.
And also this. Not this. This is my favorite sword.
I'll kill him. I'll wipe his entire family from the city. They'll be erased! Reattatevi, signore. Conserve your energy, or I'll be delivering a corpse. We're almost there now. I want no part of this. Don't worry.
As you're casually killing, stabbing people in the back.
I'm more than
Hey. Or in the belly. He doesn't discriminate. He strikes from all angles.
I've not forgotten how to wage war. Ha! I'm more than capable of cutting you down. I had hoped that could be avoided.
Those lines. Just love those.
I'm more than capable of...
Oops!
I've not...
Sorry, lady, you were in the way.
I'm more than capable of cutting you down.
That's not who I was trying to hit.
I'm more than capable of cutting you down. Seguimi.
Oh, they were actually blocking this path.
Please, just leave me be. I'm not a party to any of this. I'm here with you now. I've not forgotten. I had hoped that could be avoided.
Come on.
Stay close. I'm more than capable of cutting you down.
Please stop taunting and boasting, Lorenzo. You're not in any shape to do this.
Get out of my sight! Order! Assassino! Killing I've not forgotten.
If you've not forgotten how to wage war, could you perhaps start swinging blades,
Follow my lead.
defend yourself?
I've not forgotten how to wage war. I had hoped combat could be avoided.
You just forgot how to wield a sword. Perhaps I can show you what I know. Anyway.
On me. Lorenzo's been wounded! Aprite la porta! What's the password? Polizia, open the maledetta porta! By the thrice greatest, come in, quickly! The city is at war! Hurry! Wait. I am in your debt. Tell me, why did you help me?
You are not the only one who lost a brother to the Pazzi. My name is Ezio Auditore.
You're Giovanni's son. Your father was a good man. He understood honor, loyalty.
The Pazzi thugs are storming the Palazzo della Signoria. We cannot hold them off much longer.
No. If they get inside, they'll murder our supporters and put their own devils in power.
Then my survival would mean nothing. I have to... Francesco de Pazzi. Help save our city, Auditore. Kill him.
Well, we'll get to that, but before we do anything rash, let's get rid of a few wanted posters. I can't believe we found one at actual ground level, and now every other one is going to be on rooftops like this. And I do understand that it would be a lot less fun if you had to retrieve them from the ground, because there would be no challenge whatsoever. But actually, I'm not too sure about that, now that I say it out loud. Because, well, let me show you. Here's one of the best examples Oops. Come on. Are they going to... No. Yeah, they do.
Idiot. We will quite happily throw you in the Arno, amigo. No one here will miss your sorry culo.
So either
to stop us.
you kill those guys
You'll be a good little
and you increase
Chile from now on,
notoriety,
yet. Boost your luck
either you don't,
far, boy.
and notoriety increases anyway.
Expire. Oh, really? You are capo here then, yes? We will quite happily throw you in the Arno, amigo. No one here will miss your sorry culo or try to stop us. The young feel everything is old to them these days.
Oh, it didn't spawn in the same. Wait, what? It's not even visible. Okay. Can I... Do I get notoriety if I run away? I actually have no idea.
We're losing him! There! On him!
Goodbye, Mercedes. Oh!
Have led to this draconian measure, which you will persist until
You will not get me!
Devil's taken.
Well, I guess this is worth
Visiting an
getting a little notoriety for.
I'ma know where you are. Now go away. I like that part of your smile.
Well, you know what? Since we wasted so much time, let's just go back to Monteriggioni and finish upgrading those things. It's going to be a slow episode, but I need some time to get back into the thick of things, and might as well just get used to playing this game again. And now we should have enough money for
Buongiorno.
both the
Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
art merchant and the blacksmith. I was about to say who are the only ones we need to focus on, but no, we need to invest twice in the blacksmith. And this isn't too bad, actually. We'll only have to pay one more visit. And basically in two payments we'll be able to fully renovate everything. Well, you know what, since we're not doing anything worthwhile or important,
Good to see you, Ezio. Care for a bit of practice?
let's actually pay to learn some new skills. I think this is something... Oh, it's super expensive. Okay, never mind then. Unarmed combat, maybe? Whoops. I don't want to free fights. I don't want to exit the game either. I want to... Okay, we just have to beat this guy first. How do I leave? Why do you not have a prompt to validate whether or not you want to engage in this?
Well done, Ezio.
And then not have a button. Select another tutorial, yes. What I wanted to do is just so archetype. We don't have brutes unlocked. And our moves are the exact same ones, except those we... Dodging is locked? Smoke bombs, it makes sense, we don't have those yet. But this is weird. Well, let's see what unarmed combat is all about then. Oh, it does us throw
Now
sand.
do it again. Excellent. One more and we'll be done. Such skill. Such grace.
Coraggio! Sono da solo!
And now, well, now we
You're
get
always
to
welcome here, Ezio. Come back anytime.
now we get to throw sand. It's great. We can't do it if we're not in combat though. Apparently. Oh, you know what? We should have enough money for dyes as well. Yeah. Whoops, not this one. He doesn't have what I want. So no, we're going to buy paintings, which is going to be more a more interesting investment. And everything else is way too expensive.
Thank you. Do come again.
Six florins more. Nice. You know what? I'm going to end the episode here, and I'll pick back up when we... Well, we're going to travel to Florence first. And then I'll end the episode so that the next one can focus on dealing with the Pazzi. See you in the next episode. Bye. The Mediterranean to Spain. Next on Let's Plays Assassin's Creed, the Mediterranean. I would carry him across the Mediterranean to Spain. Evil will perish in a flash of crimson.